What's up, people? Just finished a workout. Just wanted to come on and like low-key talk about some stuff while I'm driving. It's been like low-key on my mind, and it's just kind of annoying, bro. Like last night, it's something crazy. Like, chill on that. But like, dude, like, basically I want to start off saying, like, I'm a religious guy. I am non-denominational, like, Christian, and I don't mind my religion. Like, the whole point is like your personal, relationship with like God and stuff. And I'm not gonna go too deep into it because that's not my personal relationship, and personal feelings towards my own religion aren't exactly the topic of discussion at the moment. But I want to talk about some shit that's like really stupid about like a lot of Christians, and it's kind of annoying. Like, I could have went low-key, but it's chill. I waited, but basically, like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of super unnecessary judgment for other people, and I think it's like the dumbest fucking thing on the planet. Like, it's so annoying. And I moved, like, everybody knows that, like, if you watch, like, I moved to Alabama recently. And I've been like, I don't know, a lot of people here are very like strictly religious. I don't know what denomination of Christian. I think it's, I'm not gonna guess because I really don't remember, but I was having a conversation with some people, and like when I first got out here, like, I have a nose piercing, and my dad was like freaking out about it, but not even at the fact that like he didn't like it. It was just, he knows how like judgmental people can get around here. And like, honestly, personally, like, I don't give a fuck, because this shit is definitely like my life, right? But I have a person very near and dear to my heart, and they get judged for like fashion. And I mean, I guess you could put me under the term of alternative in some sense. I'm not exactly like I listen to a lot of alternative music, as well as have a lot of alternative and like left-leaning kind of beliefs and political beliefs, which is fine. But like, I feel like, dude, like, okay, to like, I'm pausing a lot and I'm trying to retrain my thoughts, but the hate on certain people and the assumptions of people's like intentions and judgment of their character based on what they look like or certain things of that nature is the dumbest fucking thing like I've ever like witnessed in my entire life. And it happens so bad in like the Christian community, especially when it comes to like the LGBTQ plus. It's so fucking bad, and there's literally no reason. There is absolutely no reason to be such a dickhead to people that love dudes, bro, or like love chicks. Like, they're basically no different from you. I don't understand the fucking hate. I really don't. And I get like maybe it's slight, like there's a passage in there that's like it's not right, but and then you're like, oh, they're fucking evil and they're sinning, but like you can't technically judge them, because the entire point is like, brother, they're human too. Like, they also got put on this earth by the same creator you worship. Like, and that creator is supposed to be the nicest ever existing human and deity that ever existed. And you're telling me that just because for whatever reason you feel the need to judge others, despite not being that creative. Like, I just don't think it's right. I think it's stupid, dude. I don't think you should be judging someone like that, or like casting away people because your belief is different. It's so crazy to me. Like, people can be gay in a Christian household and genuinely get kicked the fuck out. Dude, that's your son, that's your daughter, that's your kid, dude. And I don't know, that's fucking impossible to think about for me. There is no way in hell that if my kid came out as gay, I'm just gonna be like, well, fuck you, buddy. Get out of my house. That's not okay in my house because you like dudes or you like girls as a girl. That is so dumb. Bro, I like girls. My girlfriend likes dudes. There's no difference. It's just they like it too. I don't fucking get it. Or if you like someone that's trans or something, like, I get it can be a little confusing, especially if it happens a little late in life, but bro, they chose to be that way, and that's fine as long as it really doesn't affect you in any serious way. And now I can give the benefit of the doubt, or not benefit of the doubt, but I can slightly understand parents that have, you know, like when you have a son, a lot of parents, especially like dads, will have like this idea of a masculine portraying son. Like, their son's gonna go play sports, he's gonna go play basketball, he's gonna go, you know, like play soccer, he's gonna help him with the yard, he's gonna do car shit. And I get that, but I think that's like one of the reasons like a lot of people have that like struggle is because they have this idea of their kid. And I will say, it's one thing when you kind of transition like really late in life, instead of like, and I get both sides. It's one thing to transition really late in life because you kind of like have to, but like, let's say like society is saying no and then you finally gain the courage to do so, that's fine. But I think it also happens with the parent's mind. But no matter what, that is still your fucking kid, dude. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You birthed that kid, that kid was in your balls. Like, you cherished that kid for as long as possible because of the idea of that was becoming like your idea was becoming them. That's kind of fucked up because at the end of the day, everybody is different, dude. Every single person is different on this entire planet. Every single person. There's no two like people. So you can only expect two different people to act differently. Like, I have siblings. There's differences in me and my siblings. Now, some of us might get along better than others, like my brother and I are a lot closer than my sister and I, because there's a difference. And there's a lot more similarities between me and my brother than there are me and my sister. However, that doesn't mean we just don't fucking like her. That doesn't make any sense. Her actions of being really annoying make it like, we don't dislike her, of course, and we don't not love her. It's just she could be a lot more to handle than my brother ever was. Me and my brother get along because he can figure out like, okay, now is not the time to mess around, or obviously like I'm pissed off, so maybe don't piss me off more, or just listen when like I'm telling you to do something because it's for your benefit, compared to my sister who would just say fuck you and fuck all and then not listen to anyone and get her ass kicked. That's totally different. But I don't, whatever her like sexuality is, or what, if she became trans, like I wouldn't just sit there and be like, oh, you're not my sibling anymore. Like that's insane work. And it goes the same for parents. Like, I just don't understand the ideas of like shutting your kid out for their own personal beliefs that they formed. And a lot of times the parents end up pushing their kid away because their ideas are so radical and instilled in their head and they cannot change. And I don't entirely blame the parents, because let's say that's how they're raised. That's one thing. But you still have to have like the common decency of your kid, of like knowing that it's your kid, to like understand, bro, it's your fucking kid. At the end of the day, no matter what, that is your kid. That is your sole responsibility. That should be what you not necessarily like live for, but like that's one of the things, bro. If I had kids, my entire sole purpose in life is being the best dad and husband I can. That is literally all I think about. I want to work to provide for my kids so they can have a happy life. I mean, having kids is like somewhat of a selfish thing, ideal anyways, bro. They never asked to be here. And so when they choose their own path, in life and you just say fuck you, it's like stupid as fuck, dude. I can't imagine like the trauma that people have from like their parents just being like, well, you're this, and like, let's say they finally gain the courage to come out. Your kid struggled for years and finally gained the confidence to tell you something that they know will go against you. And then you fuck it all up by just being like, well, we're just gonna like kick you out, and that's not what we believe in, and that's not what we want you to be. Your kid tried so fucking hard. They built that courage knowing it's so taboo to be anything other than straight or, you know, like cisgendered or whatever the fuck. Anything, just anything different. Like, I hate motherfuckers that just can't stand anything that's not different, bro. Like, if a nigga wants to be different, let them be fucking different. Now, I can understand if it's like you're trying to be different, but if that's really the nigga's personality, and you could have told, like, I don't know, bro. I'm just fucking talking, but I just wanted to end it off like religious people specifically, because that's where I see the main problem. Like, they always talk about some love thy neighbor, love thy as you would love thyself, and nigga, you're not fucking doing that, bro. I don't give a shit if they're trans, gay, whatever the fuck. That's still a human, bro. It's really fucked up that you would just be like, man, fuck you because you're different. That's like basically racism. And then the same motherfuckers would not be racist. That doesn't make any sense, bro. You're doing the same shit. If this one nigga's gay and you're like, oh, fuck no, you're gay. And then they're like, oh my God. No, you can't discriminate that guy because he's black. What the fuck? It's the same, bro. It's the same fucking shit, bro. I can't stand close-minded niggas, bro. I swear.